Hey, this is Tyler Franklin with Elevated Ag Systems. I'm scouting a soybean field in Caroline County, Virginia. We're in a moderate to severe drought, depending on where you are, across most of Virginia. We haven't had any significant rainfall in quite a while. I'm starting to monitor moisture levels, telling farmers that we need to make sure that we're planting into good conditions and not bad conditions. Emergence is very important. We want to make sure our crop gets off to a good start. One of the hardest things I have to do sometimes is to tell a farmer to stop planting. And this is one of those times. I came to this farm in Caroline. We have a very low organic matter, low CC, sandy loam soil. We had a clover and rye cover crop that protected the soil surface from sunlight, keeping moisture in the ground, and we've had heavy winds for the past 30 days. It seems like a blow dryer drying out our surface moisture, but the cover crop was also using some of that moisture. But a soybean can soak up moisture and start that germination process within hours, sometimes within minutes of planting, depending on how warm that soil is. The last thing we want to have happen is to start that germination process and then have the plant run out of moisture to continue germination. And in this particular case, I think we have just enough moisture for the soybean seed to swell and start germination, but not enough to keep it alive, and we'd end up in a replant situation. So in this particular case, I'm asking the farmer to stop planting until we get enough moisture to keep these things alive. So there's what the field looks like. It was sprayed with herbicide 3 or 4 days ago. It's being planted as we speak, but you can see that even below the seed, there's just no moisture in this dirt to keep the soybean alive even after it sprouts. This farmer's planting Axis 4815 XFS soybeans that were treated, and I found some seed that was planted about 2 hours ago that had already swollen up and started the germination process. But like I said, even down below the seed where the root's going to go, there's no moisture there, not enough to keep it alive. The other thing that happens when soil is this dry is the ground gets tight. Even if the soybean sprouted and had enough moisture to keep it alive, the ground is so hard down below that the root's not going to go further than an inch below where the seed's being planted, which is going to keep it from finding any moisture that may be down there. So the ground got hard and dry. So if you're running into a similar situation, don't hesitate to reach out. We're here to help in any way we can. Good luck.